thank you so much for coming on the show.
I'm going to make sure that you guys have the best time.
That every situation that is coming my way is my karmic account, and my power lies in the present moment.
Wherever I went, people were talking about stress management.
Yes.
I don't require a holiday because every day is a holiday.
I feel connected to people everywhere in the world. I haven't once felt I'm meeting someone who's a stranger.
A lot of very interesting women encouraged me to run for office.
I have never felt that there was any difference between me playing a Ganesh stuti on my tabla or going and reciting the Quran.
My reputation was torn to shreds.
She's Hindu, I'm Catholic.
If you want to do something path-breaking, then you have to take the risk.
And obviously I don't talk to people.
Tell us more about that too.
Welcome to Chai with Manju. We have a very special guest with us. His name is Khanna, but this is not a political interview because the political interview has already been done with our producers. So you must watch that. This is simple, fun interview on Chai with Manju, getting to know him as a person. So welcome to the show.
Manju, really a pleasure.
Thank you. Now, you're a Punjabi. You were born here, right?
Yes.
In Philadelphia, but your parents are from India.
Yes.
And I heard your dad went to IIT.
He did?
So
you've done your homework.
Yes, very instant homework. Okay, now tell me, have you ever gone to India?
Yes, of course. When I was young, my parents would go in the summers.
Okay.
My grandparents were there, and so to visit. Of course, we'd go when it was 115 or 120 degrees in June or July. But yes, many times.
Okay. What are some of your good memories of going to India, apart from the bad weather?
Well, spending time with my grandparents.
Okay.
My mom's father was a huge influence on my life. He had spent 4 years in jail with Gandhi and was part of the Indian independence movement.
Right.
And he was such a legend in our family. And I would often go on walks with my grandparents. Of course, went to have great food.
Yes.
And had a lot of cousins there, would go into parks to play. So it was a wonderful time.
And your grandfather was also associated with Lala Lajpat Rai.
He was.
A very, very important politician in India. So your roots are deep.
Well, he made great sacrifices and achieved so much for human rights, for independence, and those are values that have struck with me.
Okay. Now, talking of, you said great food. What's your favorite food?
Wow. I love, in terms of Indian food, I love tandoori chicken or tandoori salmon. And those are things that I...
Good old Punjabi food.
Yes, that I enjoy.
And what do you do for fun?
Well, honestly, we've got kids. So I play very young kids, so I play a lot with them. I really enjoy that, enjoy family. I enjoy watching movies, though we haven't had the chance as much since we've had little kids. We love traveling in different parts of the country and the world. And just spend time with family. I mean, we have a lot of family around the country.
Okay. How did you meet your wife, Ritu?
Well, I courted her. We were actually introduced by a mutual friend who had a dream that she should introduce the two of us, and she did. And then I went out with her, and she was not interested. And then a year later, we went out, and we dated for about a year. And then she wasn't interested. And then the third time, it was successful.
You have a great future in politics because you're persistent.
Well, when I ran, she had the best speech. It was my third time running. I had lost twice for Congress. And she compared my courtship of her, saying the third time was the charm. And so she said the third time I ran, I would probably win.
What was the first thing you liked about her?
She honestly, she was talking about the Cleveland Browns. And I thought, wow, she's here she is talking, got very passionate Indian American and values, but really a great sports fan. And I think that's the first thing I remember.
Okay. Now, do you have any favorite quotes? Most politicians do.
Favorite quotes?
Quotes, yeah.
I do. I mean, obviously, there are ones from Gandhi, "Be the change you want to see in the world."
Absolutely.
There is from Matthew 25 in the Bible, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink.
Right.
When I was naked, you clothed me. I think these are the types of basic values that should inform us.
And what is the future? What would you like the future to be for you? What is your dream that you want it to come to?
Well, I want the future to be wonderful for my kids, to have them be healthy and to have them have a great life.
Okay.
And I want to make a contribution to our country.
Absolutely. But for you personally, what can the audience expect from you, especially our Indian American audience? They're so excited to see someone like you out in the forefront.
Well, I think what they can expect first is hopefully Bernie Sanders winning the presidency.
Of course. He's very popular here.
And I'm in my second term in Congress, and I think that the important thing is first to do what you're doing well. Well, the central philosophy of the Gita is that you do your work, you do your duty, you don't worry about the rewards, and if you focus on excellence in your work, the rewards will follow.
I have nothing more to say after that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.